Hello, let's focus on Forex today. So, it's Thursday. Do we have a Thursday today? No. Wednesday. 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 But there are no events. That's kind of suspicious. So Thursday we're gonna have some events in USA. Friday, Japan, France, Italy, Germany, Canada. And Sunday in China. So I guess we are good to go and scan the market. My my Euro USD trade is going good. I entered right there, and it's not 1-to-1 even, so I guess it's going to play, or it's going to have to be a swing trade. Anyway, I initially wanted this trade to be a swing trade. Okay. So as you can see, entering a short on Bitcoin was initially a good idea. But right now, there is this sign of reversal going on. So potentially I might be looking at longs in Bitcoin. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to close the door. Call it head and shoulders. I just see something else over there. My logic behind this is, as you already know, it's reverse fib and then a proper fib. But the candle closed below 61.8, which is a sign of weakness in this case, or a strong bears. Therefore, nothing to see. Okay, Nasdaq. It doesn't want to fall lower. Oh, I need to do something I would forget. If not, this. So let's be quick because I don't have much time left. And so I learned in my experience that it's not appropriate behavior to short market when we have something like this, because you always think, okay, this is the top, but you never know. You never know if this is the top. You can only know something if there is a fib retracement, and from what I can tell, it's no. Let's look. We have 50 fib, not 61. Which could suggest a weakening of this trend on 1 hour, which doesn't say anything, but as you can see, there is a slight divergence on price versus RSI. But I would need to see, I would have to see some more signs. Probably, no, this one is already a nice sign of reversal because there's a reversed fib on this side. If we look at this like that, or if you will, a head and shoulders forming. And there's a failure in reaching new high. So potentially there is a setup forming, or it has already formed for a short on a 5-minute. So this would be a quick one, but I don't want to call it a day. And I want to look at different markets. This one has to go. Okay. UK oil, US oil. So it wasn't a good trade for the swing, as you can see. It wouldn't reach my take profit. Perhaps we can find something else there. On a 15-minute. No, let's go back to the 4-hour. Okay, so basically, previously we had disrespected 61.8. Not super clean 61.8. And now the price is simply in some equilibrium between those two. Nothing that I can really say that I'm very, confident about, because no, it's a pity when you see a market like this, because you really there was one opportunity, and it wasn't very clean, at least to me. Well, there was a strong recovery. I mean, like this one particular setup. but it didn't give the impulse that I was expecting. Like the market never gives you what you really expect. It always does its own thing. So let's just skip US oil for now. S&P 500 moves similar to Nasdaq, but not quite. It works a little bit with some kind of delay, as you can see. But still, we are reaching new highs, which is a very good sign. New highs. I remember Trump saying something about like seeing S&P at certain prices in a certain like part of year, but I don't remember what he said. Doesn't matter as much to me. German 40. Okay. I never traded German 40. And right now, so you see, we are at the upper part of equilibrium, but still in the range zone. It's not very good structure to trade. Not at all. Gold. I need to remind myself quickly what I was looking at on gold. 61.8, not a very good sign. As if it wants to fall lower. That would be pity if that was a top of the gold market. But it's similar to what silver, I mean, to what it's comparable to the US oil actually right now. And yeah, there is a fib, but it's consolidating. It might be such that it's going to jump again above 29.2. So this could be a range trading kind of play, but I'm not going to fall into that. Although that would be amazing to enter somewhere around there. But no, it's not a perfect fib. It's a 61.8. No, it's not a perfect fib. It's below that. Okay, silver on 30 minutes. Silver on a daily. Like I'm more confident about silver when I look at this than I'm about gold. It really keeps a level It almost looked like a altcoin, like a Dogecoin to me. But in terms of trading, silver is complicated to trade because it requires more capital, more risk because of the lot sizes and because of the way that silver moves, the amount of pips that it that it that it reach. And this is a strange kind of retracement. Like it's 88.6. So I guess this might be some harmonic pattern. I'm not very good at like recognizing them because you really have to think long term to recognize harmonic patterns. It's reacting from 61.8. Like it's behaving really oddly. Like immediately I would say that the trend has shifted. It's trading below 61.8. It should fall lower, but it's only like when I look at this really close, so at the 4 hour. But when I switch to like daily, then there is this trend line which is still pointing upwards. UK 100. I think that this might give me a nice long because it depends on the candle close. When it's going to close at 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock, checking the UK 100 and then perhaps entering a long only because there is a 29.2. And because of the amazing speech of King Charles. Palladium is always my concern. Okay, Palladium is already in a downtrend. Not very certain because there was already a lower point on the chart. Only if palladium explodes, then silver and gold is going to follow it, or the opposite. Some would say. Okay. GBP USD. We have some progression on the chart since I last time looked at it. And to be honest, I think I'm gonna short this one. The reason for that is because we have a strong fib 61.8 in combination with 29.2. It might be early, it might be stupid, but I think I'm gonna do this anyway. 85 pips. Okay. GJ. No. GBP NZD. $61.8. No. GBP CAD. No. GBP CHF. No. GBP AUD. No. DXY. No. USD CAD. How to even trade it? 30-minute. No. CHF JPY. No. Not a very convincing structure, at least to me. No. 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 I'm curious how it's going to play out, but I'm not gonna enter on this one because the structure is massively like confusing. AD. I don't know. USD, AUD. No, I really feel that I have to study my trading journal a little bit more. I mean the history, because I just covered the losing trades and very little winning trades. And I think I would gain some nice insights from my winning trades as well, not just losing ones. Euro, USD. I'm currently in. Would I re-enter if I was clean and had no positions at all? I mean, with my current mindset, probably not. My today's mindset, I wouldn't want to risk. I hope it's going to play out. Euro JPY. You know, I was watching a video from Andrew Tate and Tristan on my Twitter, and it was kind of funny. Oh, and also like, you know, a little bit toxic from the Andrew side, because, you know, he was criticizing his brother, that he lost a battle with a robot which was like putting origami into like, he was competing with a robot and he lost. And you know, somehow this video stayed with me. But after watching this video, I decided, no, this is enough. I'm not gonna, you know, binge watch Twitter anymore and YouTube. And so, I mean, my YouTube algorithm got so like boring and so like trashy that it's simply impossible for me to watch YouTube. The only thing I can do on YouTube is to listen to some relaxing music, because sometimes you can find something good out there. But other than that, like Twitter is a lot better. Like the algorithm of Twitter gives you more like more interesting content, but it's still trash. So I decided I'm gonna like, as long as I can, I'm gonna withdraw from watching, like binge watching. I'm gonna just study all the books that I have. I already studied a good part of them, like especially the kids' book, because I'm reading with my daughter sometimes in the evening. But I still have some other interesting books that I'm gonna study. And this is going to be very different from what I did before. And I always wanted to do that. Never had motivation. Euro CHF. Oh, there is a chance for some reversal. And the price is not that far away from a. I would say this one candle was a engulfing one. So perhaps, like, no, this is a risky, very risky place, because when you have this 29.2, everything can go south. Right there, especially in the current market condition. Euro GBP. It doesn't have volume. They don't want us to know something. Oh my God, I feel so tired. Yesterday I had a very busy day. Did some workouts late in the evening. I ate food very late, and I think and I feel like a cup of coffee would do good to me, but just as a Mark Zuckerberg does, I'm not drinking any coffee. Like he wasn't my motivation or like the blueprint for not drinking a coffee, but no, since already like a good year, I would say, like not a year. So at least from the beginning of this year, yeah, I'm not drinking caffeine, and I'm alive. Of course, I'm using other substances. I'm, but I think I'm better off not taking a caffeine. Like this is a better trade-off because when I do struggle with energy, then I simply go to sleep or lay myself down in the bed. It's not always that I can. It's not always that I fall asleep. Sometimes it's like laying in the bed and my heart's beating, and all I want to do is focus on something else. So I grab my phone and scroll to Twitter. And I think that's a worse addiction than drinking coffee. If I was able to drink coffee and fall asleep normally without scrolling some Twitter or other social media feed, then I would stay with drinking coffee. But it doesn't like it. It's not a synergy. Like you have one addiction, you have to fight it, and you have another addiction, you have to fight it, and so like whole life goes. And there are plenty addictions. And some people doesn't even consider that a addiction. That's the most interesting part. There is some shift, but that would be quite risky given the structure and how it tends to fall. But why I marked this one? Okay, so this is more like a swing trade. This is more like a day trade. And a very risky one, a counter trend one. Perhaps I should be looking at more markets, but as you see, it's very time consuming. I already started the recording 30 minutes ago, and if I would go through all the paths that I have here, it wouldn't. It would probably take me an hour of focus. So. But this is something, interesting. The price actions catching up with the 61.8. There is some structure. It would really have to make a move, or is it already enough for me to enter a long position? I don't know. AUD, No, I was studying the markets before, like 1 year ago. Is it already 1 year ago? Or am I already sitting 2 years at home, not doing nothing? I can recall. I really cannot remember. So the year when I quit my job is what it was 2025 or 24. Damn, I cannot recall that. I guess it was 25. Yeah, 25. Okay, so now it's already like 14 months. Yeah, okay. So 14 months ago, I really studied hard the markets. It was my private project. And it was for nothing. Yeah, it was for nothing. I could be as well like working my ass off in my job, my previous job, and I would be probably better off. I would get a couple more thousands of dollars, of euros, and I would be better off. I wouldn't have time to glue my projects together. And honestly, I haven't finished them all. And I probably never will. But I can just use some techniques to keep me engaged a little bit more. AUD cap, nothing. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do today is it's nothing. Like I'm in a one position right now. And I think I really have to ask my broker if sitting in a position counts as a activity, but I think it does. Because I really have to do some activity during like 10 days. If I don't do anything like that, then they're going to close my account. So this is the beauty of a funded account. Luckily, they are allowing me to make small moves, make small position, close small position. HF. So if I had to choose one, which one would I go for? Yes, GBP USD, I think. Yeah, it's bearable. I can risk that, and I'm gonna enter that. Yeah. And that's it for today. I'm gonna enter that. This is a short position, a risky one, but as I said, there's a inconsistency in the fib because we are below 61.8 and bouncing from 29.2, which could give me a nice setup. Good. Entering short. That's it. Thank you for watching, and thank you for like giving me space. Like I wanted to thank YouTube for making me a huge star in this industry. Like I really appreciate being able to speak my mind. Also, like looking at the chart, talking about different things, not just trading, as you experience in this series. Because I really like to dive to my all day situations as well. And thank you again. See you soon. And let's hope this two trades are going to play out well, because those are more like swing trades, not like real swing trades, but it might work out in my favor. It might not. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.